you believe the path to financial freedom is to get a good job and work your way up? What if the very structure of the 9-to-5 job, a pillar of the American dream, is what's silently holding you back from true wealth? Most people are on a treadmill, exchanging their most valuable resource, their time, for a fixed salary. While a steady paycheck provides security, it has fundamental limitations that prevent the kind of exponential wealth growth that can lead to real financial freedom. In this video, I'm going to reveal 10 reasons why your 9-to-5 will never make you rich, and how to use it as a powerful tool to build wealth, rather than just a source of income. Get ready, because the number one reason isn't about how much you earn. Trust me, it's about a hidden asset you're not building, and understanding this will completely change your financial trajectory. Before we expose these financial truths, please take a quick second to hit that like button. Subscribe to Finance Butler for more insights into how money truly works, and share this video with anyone who's ready to escape the financial treadmill. And, as always, I'd love to hear your thoughts. So drop a comment below and tell me, what's your biggest challenge with a traditional 9-to-5 job? 10. You're trading time for money. This is the most fundamental limitation. A 9-to-5 job is an hourly wage or a fixed salary based on your time. You are paid for the hours you put in, regardless of the value you create. The wealthy understand that true wealth isn't tied to a clock. They build systems, businesses, and assets that work for them 24/7, generating income whether they're actively working or not. Your income is directly capped by the number of hours you can work in a day. Are you trading your most valuable asset, your time, for a fixed wage? 9. Your earning potential is capped. Even with raises and promotions, your salary is ultimately determined by a company's budget and structure. There's a ceiling to how much you can earn in a given role, and growth is often slow and incremental. The rich, on the other hand, have uncapped earning potential. Their income is tied to the value they create, not a predetermined salary band. They can scale their income exponentially by finding new opportunities or growing their assets. You can't get a 10x raise in a year at a 9-to-5, but you can build a business that scales that quickly. Do you feel like your earning potential is limited by your job's salary band? 8. You don't own the business as an employee. You are an essential part of the machine, but you don't own the machine itself. You don't have a claim on the company's profits, intellectual property, or overall growth, unless you have stock options, which are often limited. The wealthy build or invest in things they own, their own businesses, real estate, stocks. As these assets grow, so does their personal net worth. They get paid for the company's success, not just their individual effort. You are building someone else's dream, not your own. How much of the company you work for do you actually own? 7. You pay the highest tax rate in the U.S. A significant portion of your income is taxed at the highest rates through income and payroll taxes. W-2 wage earners have very few avenues for tax write-offs or deductions. The wealthy strategically build their wealth through assets that are taxed at lower rates, like capital gains, or leverage tax-advantaged vehicles like retirement accounts and business deductions. They get to keep more of their money because they're not just earning a salary. Do you ever feel like you're losing a huge percentage of your hard-earned money to taxes without any way to reduce it? 6. You have no control over your job security. Layoffs, mergers, and corporate restructuring are a fact of life in the 9-to-5 world. No matter how valuable you are, your job security is ultimately in the hands of someone else. The wealthy create their own job security by owning multiple sources of income and diverse assets. If one business fails or an investment dips, their overall financial security isn't threatened. You are dependent on a single source of income, which creates immense financial vulnerability. Does the thought of a layoff fill you with fear because your entire financial foundation depends on your job? 5. The lifestyle inflation trap. As you climb the corporate ladder and your salary increases, it's easy to fall into the lifestyle inflation trap. You buy a bigger house, a nicer car, and more expensive things, causing your expenses to rise with your income. This keeps you on the same financial treadmill, even with a higher salary. The wealthy, however, often practice stealth wealth, keeping their lifestyle costs in check and using their surplus income to acquire more assets. This prevents you from building the surplus needed to invest and grow. As your income has grown, have your expenses grown right along with it, preventing real progress? 4. You can't leverage your income. Your income from a 9-to-5 is tied to your individual effort. You can't clone yourself or work more than 24 hours in a day. You have no leverage. The wealthy understand the power of leverage. They use other people's time, employees, other people's money, debt to buy assets, and technology to scale their income beyond their own personal effort. You are limited to what you can do on your own, while the wealthy have systems working for them. How are you leveraging other people's time or money to grow your income rather than just your own effort? 3. Your debt is a liability, not an asset for most people. Debt from a 9-to-5 salary is used to buy depreciating liabilities, cars, consumer goods, vacations. This kind of debt holds you back. The wealthy understand the difference between good debt and bad debt. They use good debt, like a low-interest mortgage on a rental property, to acquire income-generating assets, using borrowed money to make more money. Debt can either be an anchor that sinks you or a lever that lifts you. Are you primarily using debt to acquire liabilities or assets that put money in your pocket? 2. You're focused on income, not net worth. The 9-to-5 mindset is heavily focused on income. How much do you make? Is the most common question. But a high income without assets is just a temporary state of being rich. The wealthy focus on net worth, the value of their assets minus their liabilities. They understand that true wealth is not what you make, but what you keep and what you own. They're constantly building their asset column. A high income can disappear overnight, but a strong net worth provides true financial security and freedom. Are you focused more on your annual salary or on your total net worth? 1. The ultimate truth. You're not building assets. This is the single most important reason. Your 9-to-5 job is a fantastic vehicle for cash flow, but it is not a wealth-generating asset in itself. You don't own your job and you can't sell it. The rich get richer because they use the cash flow from their businesses or investments to acquire more assets that generate even more cash flow, creating a self-sustaining cycle of wealth. Your 9-to-5 can be a powerful tool, but only if you use the cash it provides to strategically build a portfolio of assets that work for you. Are you using the cash from your job to build assets, or just to cover your liabilities? Understanding these limitations is not an invitation to quit your job tomorrow. It's an invitation to use your job as a powerful vehicle to build wealth and financial freedom. If you only caught the end of this video, you missed crucial insights into the inherent limits of a 9-to-5, from being an hourly wage slave to not owning equity, and why the #1 secret to wealth is building assets, not just earning a salary. Go back and watch from the beginning to unlock these financial truths. If you're ready to stop relying solely on your paycheck and start building assets that work for you, check out my next video, linked right here, where I share 3 practical steps to use your 9-to-5 job to fund your financial freedom. Don't forget to like this video, share it with anyone who's looking to break free from the traditional money cycle, and subscribe to Finance Butler for more actionable strategies to build real wealth. And tell me in the comments, which of these reasons resonated with you the most? Let's stop trading time for money and start building a life of true wealth.